So I assume that I am now live. I'm using a different system this morning. And this is Tamara Don from the EFT Training Centre. And today is the last day of National Stress Awareness Week. And today we're going to be focusing on doing some EFT to help you with your relationships. So if you haven't done EFT before, it stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. By the way, this is a new camera that I'm using. So if you can hear me, can you just put in the comments yes, just so that I know? That would be really helpful. Anyway, so if you haven't done EFT before, it stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. It's like it's like acupuncture for emotions without the use of needles. And the invitation is simply to do what I do and say what I say. And if you don't like what I do or say, then simply don't do it. So, stressful relationships. In the UK, we've gone back into lockdown, and it probably means that we're going to be spending a lot more time with the people we live with, and that can cause more frictions, more concerns. So I want you to bring to mind someone, maybe it's someone you live with, maybe it's someone you don't live with, maybe it's your mum or dad driving you crazy, or a sibling you don't get on with, or maybe it's your boss at work. But just bring to mind one person who you struggle with and um, rate the intensity of stress on a scale from 0 to 10, where 0 is calm, light, and peaceful. Sorry, there's a frog in my throat. And 10 is most stress ever. And now what we're going to do is do some tapping. We're going to be touching our faces. So please do use your hand sanitizer. I've got this lovely one, Neil's Yard one, which I'm selling on my website, tamaradon.com. It smells absolutely divine and it's all completely natural. Okay, so even though I have this stressful relationship and that person sometimes drives me mad, and it might be your mum, your dad, your kids, your boss. And when I think about how they behave, it makes me feel, and just tune into how it makes you feel. Does it make you feel helpless? Does it make you feel angry? Does it make you feel scared, frustrated? Just notice what you're feeling and notice where you're feeling it in your body. So it might be tightness in my chest, it might be a, a frog in my throat, and just name that right now. And I acknowledge how I'm feeling and that sensation in my body. So tapping through the points, that person in my life, all of these feelings that I have about them, all of this stress. I'm going to name some other emotions, but if they're not yours, just change my words to what you feel. All of this anxiety, all of this worry. Thinking about them keeps me up at night. All these thoughts and feelings I have about them. All this frustration. All this resentment. All this anger. All this jealousy. If only they would change, I would be happier. If only they would stop doing what they do, it would make my life easier. Because I'm so affected by the way they behave, how they treat me, what they do. And I can't change them because I can't change anyone. And that's so frustrating, and it makes me feel helpless and powerless to do anything about my situation. I can't change them, but I can change the way I feel. And maybe I feel too hooked right now, and that's okay. I wonder what life would be like if I felt a little bit more peaceful than I do right now about how they behave. Because I can't change them, but I want to have an easier life anyway. I wonder how I could experience joy anyway, even when they're doing what they're doing. I wonder if that would be possible. I want to experience peace, even if I can't change them, and even if I can't change my situation. I want to accept it, and maybe I don't want to accept it. But I want to feel easier than I do right now. And the only thing I do have control over is my feelings. So I'm acknowledging my feelings fully right now and where I feel them in my body. And I'm breathing love into those areas of my body. And just take a deep breath now. Maybe I need to take action. And maybe I can take that action from a place of self-love. The more I can love and accept myself, the more my life will become easier in relationship to that person. The more I can love myself, the easier life becomes. And even if that seemed like a miracle, I'm open to the possibility of finding a way to infuse a tiny bit more self-love and self-acceptance for this moment, for my relationship with this person, so that even if I can't change them, I can feel easier, more peaceful, calmer, more relaxed with the situation that I find myself. And put your hands in the centre of your chest and say transform, and take a deep breath, transform. So if you've enjoyed this video, then please do hit the share button so that more people can benefit. Now, as a result of this tapping, one of three things will have happened. You'll either feel exactly the same, hopefully you'll feel a little bit calmer and lighter, which is a good thing, or you might feel a little bit worse. So if you're feeling better, you can repeat this until when you think about that person, your intensity goes to 0, calm, light and peaceful. If you're feeling worse than you were before, then please do repeat this tapping video, because it happens because you've brought that person to your conscious awareness, and so it's going to feel a little bit stronger. If you do another round, it will subside, so I recommend doing that. If nothing's changed, that's understandable. We've been working extremely generally. And if you have specific questions, please do share them in the comments and I will try and give you some advice on that. So if you've enjoyed this video, please do share it. It's my last stress awareness video this week. I'm going to be having a watch party at the weekend, so please do join it. All the other videos are here on this page, so you can check them out whenever you want to. And because we're in lockdown, I'm going to start doing my daily lockdown COVID videos from Monday, so do check in with those. In the meantime, have an amazing day and have an amazing weekend. Bye.